Skyworld is an amusement park in Resort World Genting in the Genting Highlands, Malaysia. Formerly known as 20th Century Fox World Malaysia, a theme park project inspired by 20th Century Fox movies. It has withdrawn its license agreement. The owner of this Genting Skyworld is Genting Group from 20th Century Studios and Blue Sky Studios properties under license from Disney Parks, Experiences and Products. Genting Skyworld use policies of Personal Data Protection Act 2010. This PDPS sets out the policies and procedures of the group with regard to your personal data and your agreement to the usage and processing of your personal data for purposes. For the economy to grow and living standards to rise, it is crucial to have successful policy at all levels of government.
Located on the spreading hills of the Titiwangsa mountain range, about 6,000 feet above sea level. Exhilarating rides and theme worlds, as well as spectacular sky vistas, await thrill-seeking Malaysians at this theme park. Second is Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park is developed across 26 acres of land on Genting Highlands, and it costs around $800 million and covering 10 hectares. The park will feature 9 theme lands: Central Park, Studio Plaza, Eagle Mountain, Epic, Liberty Lane, Robots River Town, Andromeda Base, Ice Age, and Rio. Third is the average of daytime temperature in Genting, which is range from around 32 degrees Celsius to about 22 degrees Celsius, which is about the same as an air-conditioned mall in Kuala Lumpur. When it rains or there is a breeze, it can feel cooler. Temperatures can drop significantly at night, but they rarely fall below 14 degrees. It is more exciting to experience the Genting Highlands Skyworld with suitable temperatures.
Next, I will explain about planning process. First is the level of organization involved. The level of organization involved in Genting Skyworlds only occurs between Genting Malaysia Berhad and 20th Century Fox Studio only. After that is the process involved. The planning process involved for the Genting Skyworlds tourism industry consists of various stages. The first is the recognition and preparation of studies. The second is the setting of objectives or goals for the strategy. The third is survey of existing data. The fourth is the implementation of the new survey. The fifth is the analysis of secondary and primary data. The sixth is initial policy and plan formulation. The seventh is recommendation. Next is implementation that are found appropriate and workable by strategy level executive can be implemented into practice. Finally, monitor and plan the reformulation. Lastly is basic principle of planning. The basic principles of theme park planning involve many elements of a theme park master plan effort. Land use planning, infrastructure development, and circulation are all traditional components of theme park master planning. Specifically for theme parks, theme park master planning includes program development to determine the project number of people who will visit the park each year during peak months and peak days, and how many people will be immediately at the park on that peak day. Next is improvement of tourist attractions where necessary and control of visitor flow to avoid congestion or deterioration of the attraction environment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, we move to the next slide, which is impact of project development in Genting Skyworld theme park. For the first impact is physical impact. Physical impact that we find is global warming. Cutting down forests to develop another place could influence the climate and earth temperature. In order to build another buildings like mall, hotel and theme park to attract tourists outside the country to visit Genting Highlands, they will cutting down the trees. Therefore, they will get the white places to develop the buildings. Carbon dioxide is the main issue that will cause the global warming. When people cut the trees to develop new project, the forest will be clear. Therefore, they will automatically release the carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. For the next impact is economically impact. Economically impact that we have found is generate the national income. The economically impact of project development is generate income. The uniqueness of Genting Highlands theme park with the adventure and anxiety activities, retail shops, and food options will satisfy tourists all the day. The indicator that Genting Skyworld theme parks contribute to the sustainability of the destination in many areas through job creation, tax revenues, investment in infrastructure, donations, and community support.
The first socio-cultural impact of Genting Highlands is it can generate employment. Since the dawn of humanity, there has been an increase in visitor numbers. Since travel has always attracted people's attention, especially in Genting Highlands. Moreover, it can assist in raising their level of living. Increasing income generates more cash, allowing people to participate in more activities and expand more. The second impact is it helps in the development and improvement of an area's infrastructure. Infrastructure is the key to developing a successful tourism destination in Genting Highlands. As more people visit a location, demand for existing infrastructure such as roads increases, creating pressure on local governments and communities to improve such facilities that exist in Genting Highlands. The facilities that has provided including Sky Farm, an outdoor cinema, a library and 2 mini theatres. Next, the environmentally impact. The environmentally impact on Genting Highlands is natural ecosystems and attractive landscapes are being degraded and lost. When tourism on either hand becomes unsustainable in nature, it can have harmful environmental impact. As a result of tourist visits, improper infrastructure development such as unplanned construction of hotels, roads, power plants, and waste disposal systems has resulted in congestion within areas that are fragile and sensitive. The second environmental impact is transport of tourists can result in air pollution. When a high number of tourists are involved, the transportation system is generally used more. Air pollution is defined as the release of particles or chemicals into the atmosphere that endangers the health or well-being of humans.
In conclusion, Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park certainly offer a unique experience beyond fun to visitors who visit this place. Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park has various strengths and strategies that allow to move forward with every opportunity it has. Those strengths and strategies have overcome any threat that will be found. Therefore, Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park must improve the facilities from time to time according to the wishes of visitors to be satisfied with the service provided. Thus, it is very important for Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park to understand the need of visitors in order to ensure that they will visit again and again. Not only that, but Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park can achieve a high level of economic productivity through diversification and technological advance in sustainable development goals, specifically Goal 8, which is decent work and economy. Genting Malaysian Berhad launched a 10-year plan, the Genting Integrated Tourism Plan, GITP, worth 5 billion for the development, expansion, upgrading and infrastructure of the Genting Highlands Skyworld theme park. The GITP will usher in a new era for Malaysian tourism and theme park industry, enhancing Resort World Genting position as a key tourism hub and cementing its reputation as a popular tourist destination.